A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My dear friends, only God, only the belief that there is a supreme divine authority that trumps all other authority can really set you free. If you refuse to assume that there is a divine, objective, transcendent body of knowledge, will, agency, power, authority that transcends the ups and downs, the vicissitudes, the different inclinations of human beings, which could be hot one day and cold another day, then you will never be free. Because if you reject the thesis that there is a divine and transcendent authority that is beyond the material experience or the material world, then you are subjecting yourselves to the elements or to the vicissitudes and to the powers and the forces that confront you within that material world. And that material world that you and I experience consists of many powers and many forces. Of course, we know the most visible power is the power of other people on you. You see, the most visible power, besides the power of nature to influence your behavior, is the power of other people. So it's the power of the elite, the power of government, the power of the state, the power of society, the power of your culture, the power of family. And so those powers, all of those powers, you are never truly liberated, never truly free, as long as you hold the belief that those powers are in and of themselves legitimate and real. You see, as a divine believer, as a believer in the divine, all these other powers, all these other forces that you confront, you view them with a necessary skepticism. You see, you can critique them from the perspective of a transcendent divine perspective. So if you look at, for example, chaos and corruption within a society, you can critique it from the perspective of order and equilibrium, because that is what the universe offers, is order and equilibrium. I'm not saying there's no violence and there's no calamities in the universe, but there is generally a state of order and equilibrium. If you look at any non-divine power, like for example your government, and you look at injustice and unfairness, and you see the oppression of certain people, then you can critique it from the perspective of the divine, where if you observe nature, then you see the equilibrium, the balance, the harmony between all the species in nature, right? And where you can see that nature as a way of spreading around the benefit or the rahmah or the grace and the mercy that is available, the good fortune that is available in nature. And there is a system of mutual codependency. There is a system of symbiotism. There is a system of reciprocity in nature. And we can, in fact, hold any government to that ideal. It's the ideal of justice, of mercy, the ideal of equilibrium, the ideal of harmony. You see, the ideal of beauty. Because when you observe nature, and maybe I should show you what I see in front of me here. I'll turn the webcam, and you see, I feel the equilibrium, I observe it, and for me, this is the standard to which I hold any government, and any person that pretends to hold power. But if I do not admit to a divine authority, if I do not admit to this transcendent authority, then I have no basis on which to challenge injustice, chaos, corruption, loss of mercy, loss of fortune for everyone. And that is why I say that religion or theism grants us the ability to check all other claimants to authority. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin.